All right, I'm here with Wendy, and we're talking about Yellowhead Pass and a new version of it. Can you give us a rundown of what's happening with this project?
Okay, we're just at the very starting stages of starting to plan for Yellowhead Pass and its people the next 50 years. For those familiar with the original book, it was basically the Museum Society at that time worked hard to gather everyone's stories. People wrote their own stories, and it's interesting to read them because if you know the people, you can hear their voice in the stories. So now we're starting to work on gathering those stories again. So anyone who's lived in the valley for the last 50 years, and it's the area from Alberta, Valemount, Croydon, Tijon, and Red Pass. So we're looking for stories of families, organizations, businesses, anyone who's been here for the past 50 years. And it's going to be, it's going to take time to pull it all together. I know I haven't written my story yet, but hopefully people will start thinking about it and start jotting down some thoughts, because we would really like to include as many stories as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the Yellowhead Pass book has been very hard to get in the past. I have a copy of it myself, and I've read it cover to cover. It's a fascinating story, and I'm sure the next 50 years will be just as fascinating. When people want to approach you, where should they contact, or where should they reach out?
Okay, actually, we have story guidelines, because I think a lot of people, the problem is, where do I even start? What do I write about? So we've put together a list of suggested topics. You're not limited to that, but it's something to get you started. So you can pick those up, a hard copy of those up at the museum, or you can email us at yellowheadbook@gmail.com. And we'll send you a copy of the guidelines. Then once you've written your stories, you can either drop them off at the museum, or you can email them to us. The library has a memory stick for us, so if you have pictures that you want to download and give to us for the book, you can go to the library and they'll scan them and put them on our desk so that you don't have to worry about them being too big to email to us. And we're saying you can submit as many pictures as you like, but just prioritize which ones are most important to you, because, we may not be able to include them all. So.
Well, best of luck with the project. Like I say, the original book was great, and I've no doubt that the next book will be just as great. So thanks for taking on this project for the community, and best of luck with it.
Okay, thank you very much, and we're looking forward to getting your story, Gord.
Thank you.